Worked like a charm. Let's go. Hello everybody, welcome to the show. We are out of the house, out on the water, and there's hardly no wind. Thank God, Charles. My God. We kind of coming back here again. We were here last week, crazy 20 plus, probably 30 or 40. Jesus, this trail motor's fast. Crazy winds. We have come back out to hit it again, this time the right way. So buckle up, hang on. Charles's boat is not finished, but we brought it back out. We were supposed to have more people come along for the journey. They didn't make it. Charles, not only one, but two grandsons bailed out. So it is just us, but we can get her done. Right, Charles? Oh, yeah, we got this. We're going to get her done. I got to wipe off my poles. Look at that. It is rainy, muddy. The rain, I think, is past, though. We're going to catch some largemouth bass. Buckle up, hang on. We're going to do it with... might try top water, but maybe jerk baits, jigs, soft plastics. This place may still have a chatterbait bite going on. I went chatterbaitless yesterday, Charles.
Oh man, what happened?
Could not catch a fish on a chatterbait. Exactly. Buckle up, hang on, let's go.
Run down to the wood.
Hit it.
Wood with top water right off the bat.
Speaking of wood, look at this banana, Charles.
Green.
Yeah, we cannot eat this today, but this is our lucky banana. So if the bad luck, we may just rip it apart and feed it to the turtles, Charles. If our luck sucks early on. But I think we're going to have good luck, Charles. I haven't given up on bananas. Even though, long story, but yesterday, it was kind of a love-hate relationship with bananas. Let's see how it goes today, Charles. Let me start by telling you guys. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off my rod and reels. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to do it the old Uncle Shelton way. My Uncle Shelton had Zebco 202s, and the first thing he did, he tried to cast them. He never failed. He tried to cast, and they would not cast, and he would do this right here. You guys watch what I'm doing. So, in honor of Uncle Shelton, there we go.
That was normal on those old I don't know what it was
right.
About those spin casts, but yeah, they always do better if you just dump them, right?
So between the mud following Charles's new Bronco Sport, between Matt's dusty gravel road skeeter trips, these rod and reels have been through, I don't even know what you call it, this weekend. But look at it, fresh, ready to go. And this is the bait right here, Charles, look. Charles wasn't with us yesterday. It was me, Matt, and Maddie. Maddie, I think, took the wind finally, or close to it, but with that jig right there. So what are the odds? Just drop it straight down, because we're actually in a spot where there could be a fish. Yeah, and I'm going to finish doing that basically with all these. And so you want to know durability, how good they are. Like the sun, it's supposed to be, these will be dried out. And I thought I had a fish, Charles. But
one good thing,
yeah, 100% zillions. The Acuras you're going to see. And stay tuned for that video. Charles hadn't even seen it yet, but I threw my 6'9" medium heavy, if you haven't seen that video, threw it right in the water and it almost floats. So anyway, let's go. Okay, just to start out. So if you guys see, all of my rod and reel combos are cleaned off on the way down. Oh, right there at the boat. I saw that.
Maybe they want it really fast
and
loud.
Like Charles picked it up and it...
Yeah. Nice. Got the stink out of the boat.
Yeah. That's the first cast, wasn't it, or second?
No, it was third, I think.
Oh, was it your third?
I mean, he's long. He's kind of thin.
Yeah, that is one of the smallest fish we'll probably catch today.
And that makes you wonder, how far was he following it?
Right.
You know?
I'm going to try to go all the way over here. Charles has different bait, and his is definitely brighter than this one, but I'm going to try this buzzbait for a minute, then I'm going to try the Hellraiser. See if we can't. That is a long cast. Raise a little hell. All right, one more cast. Right, the wind, the way it's blowing. Yeah, let me sit down before you go. Charles is crazy fast. This boat is not fully decked out yet, so it's a lot lighter, even though we got most of our gear in it. And man, this thing will fly. We don't have anything hooked up to show the true speed, but
This is on right now. This is the lowest setting.
yeah, we're going. And we don't really, I mean, the water doesn't really feel that bad. I mean, I'm sure it's in the like maybe 60-degree temp, something like that. Oh, I missed that wood. Right at the boat.
Crap, about 7 pounds.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Now it jerked the rod out of here.
No, I got a grip. I got a grip in the drag set. That would be cool though.
That would be awesome. Right there in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Right at the boat.
Let's try right. It's like a turtle wood. I may go to a chatterbait pretty quick. They won't hit this buzzbait, but I'm gonna try the Hellraiser.
It's so fast now. I'm wanting kind of more coast. Yeah.
Right. All right. Oh, I knew I was gonna do that. Need to click that thing maybe up just one more notch. Oh my God, come on. Wow, there's a lot of wood right there. You hear that thing? It's making the perfect noise.
Oh yeah, it's squeaking like it's trying to grind. That may not be.
I've just seen a ton of a topwater thing going, I don't think. Or that dude would have probably already gotten hit.
I had high hopes for that one.
Yeah, after one right off the bat. Let's go with the Hellraiser. I wasn't even recording. Oh, almost a jumper. Charles, did I have a fish? Or a piece of wood? It's a tree pounder, Charles.
Yeah.
It's a tree pounder. We were out here early this morning. We gotta be kind of quiet. We don't want to wake any fish up that aren't already up yet. We don't want to get them in cranky moods. I'm gonna see. So that's the only downside to this Hellraiser. It's kind of like a whopper plopper. I got one. That was quick. A couple casts in the Hellraiser. Oh man, this boat is so light. It's just that little dink pulled us all over. I don't know. Top water in, what is it? October 29th, 30th? Today's the 30th. Tomorrow's Halloween. So top water still hitting. Well, maybe in that forever fall bite like last year.
Right.
Well, I can't get this dude unhooked.
Yeah, that was freaking.
There he goes. Look at that. Look at that banana. Top water. Got to have a banana if you want to do topwater fishing in October, Charles. Same right over there somewhere. Come on. Raise a little hell, raise a little hell. I want to raise a lot of hell with the 5-pounder a bit better. Raise a lot of hell.
It's like worm or top water. It seems like where you typically pull your bigger fish. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Oh, it's hooked up.
It's
Oh, I got hooked funny. Uh-oh, it's starting to rain. Well, we're Tom's. What do you expect? You got a raincoat? You didn't bring it.
I didn't bring no. I need, yeah, I probably ought to. Yep, we're gonna have to run back to the truck.
All right, we got to start.
Yeah, 'cause it's coming. I mean, it's really coming.
I guess we'll run back to the truck, set this rain out, and get back in it.
Bad thing is, we learned the last time. We're gonna do that. We gotta put the batteries out. Alright.
Yeah, I guess. All right, to be continued. All right, just kidding. We're back. We're back in action. We didn't want to run all the way down there and stay by that wood. We hit it briefly. That Hellraiser will go a long way. The old Acura. Take the dunk test. It's been dunked. Threw it out of the boat yesterday.
Oh, that was the one you threw out?
Yeah, this one right here. Dunked it again today. Still casting, reeling smooth. Now I do need to probably just tear all these down and do a light, oil here in the next, before I just stop fishing them. More or less for the year. There's always that time when it's so cold you just kind of go a month or so without, fishing at all.
Right. That's when you sit down one Saturday and
Right.
tear everything down. And
Over the weekend.
completely, soak your bearings and re-oil and re-grease. And you use acetone?
No.
I use alcohol.
I use brake clean.
Oh, okay. I hear a lot of guys, they all say acetone.
Yeah, I just take the bearings out and put them in. What I will do,
Bath.
I won't even clean the bearings on most of these reels. I may spray out the spool bearings. I'll leave them on. Like that brake clean that won't mess up none of the metal or the finish.
Right.
And I'll give the bearings a squirt of that. It'll clean the old oil out. And then, now unless you get one that just seems to be a problem type deal, try to clean it, take it out, soak it in acetone or something, and
Right.
then re-oil it, but I don't go through all that. Heck, I went my that MG Extreme 2. I think I had that thing 2 years. Never even took it apart and cleaned it, did anything with it. It never had an issue. And a lot of stuff you know just lasts a while.
Yeah. Well, my deal is a lot of
There
mine.
should be something right by that wood. Oh my God, that thing took flight.
When I went
The wind caught it and lifted it.
out to Virginia, a lot of them got sand in. The river
Right.
there had a lot of sand.
Yeah, then you got to sometimes do a little more. That's just like the guys out in saltwater. You like
Yeah,
get done
that's like
fishing
every
saltwater,
time
then
you
you dunk them in
fish,
fresh. Right, then dunk them in fresh, if anything, and let them air out, or just, you know.
That's what I think. Saltwater, I don't know, it might be fun, but it seems like an awful
Yeah,
lot of work.
a lot of work for, in my opinion. I think if I fish saltwater, like if I live somewhere where I fish both, I think I just have junk crap fishing the saltwater. Like I wouldn't have anything expensive. I'd have stuff that, like you hear guys like, oh, I don't know, you can fish in saltwater, but it's not really made. I'm like, I wouldn't use it. I'd want something that the bearings are those mag seal, you know, sealed, whatever, supposedly for saltwater. Everything to where you still want to keep it, the salt water off of it as much as possible, rinsed off, but you don't have to, you know, be quite the issue like some of these reels would be if you tried to use them in it. Well, I'll tell you what, this topwater bite,
Yeah, it's not so good. I'm about done with
yeah, it is not game on with topwater. We'll try right over here.
it. Which we didn't do that good over here last time. It was over on the far end.
Mm-hmm.
By this willow tree.
You know what I'm going with.
Oh, it's chatterbait time.
I can't get a top. Oh man, that thing got wet. I'm gonna have to let it dry out. I had it open the whole time. If they ain't hitting top water, it's chatterbait time now. Charles hadn't seen these yet.
Nope.
That's the new slobber knocker knockoffs. See that?
Oh man, yeah, that does look good.
The
Durable is that.
right, but they don't. That being like that, they don't chatter.
They don't knock as much.
Yeah, there's not the. They're definitely not like a jackhammer or a jackhammer knockoff. But I'm gonna try that color real quick, just because sometimes they may want a more subtle chatter, those like I've talked about. You know, there's times you can go out there and catch them on a spinnerbait more than you can a chatterbait. And maybe it's partially just due to the fact that a spinnerbait doesn't create as much clatter and stuff. So I'll try it a little bit. I mean, heck, it caught a carp. Actually hit it.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, I did a live stream. You probably didn't even watch any of them.
I watched for a little while and got bored.
Yeah, I did a live stream. I did 3 different ones. The first one I was just checking these out.
I watched part of the test pond.
Yeah, I was checking these out, and while I was spooking like carp, I spooked a big one. I'm like, oh, I think these are carp. I'm like spooking. Then I felt
Yeah, because you said something about that. You were like, yeah, this is where I caught the big carp.
right.
Time.
Well, then I go to do a thing on that medium light rod showing how low to go on BFS stuff.
Yeah.
And then so at the end of it, I was really done. I'm like, all right, I'll wrap this up. And I go, well, you know what? Just to show you that you can, though, still throw good, big regular stuff with it, I put on slobber knocker, started throwing it. Well, bam, guess what? I caught the carp, hit the slobber knocker. So I catch this, huge 16, 18, it's probably only like 2.5 pounds, maybe carp on the medium light rod. Pretty good fight. And I'm like, all right. On the live stream, it's pretty cool. It's the first time I've ever caught a fish live. And it's a real pretty looking one too. Had a lot of bright orangish colors in him. It's Independence carp, Charles. They're different. They ain't like your normal carp. I know. You know what? I think I need to. Yeah, they're gangsta. They don't play, Charles. I'm gonna rig up. I think I'm gonna throw a jerkbait a little bit. I need to keep these boxes closed. I need to tell myself that. Otherwise, everything can be wet and need to air it out. So let's find early morning.
Morning wood.
Look at this. I think Matt's been in here organizing my box. Got every bait stuck together. We're not going to go deep diver just yet. I'm going to go... Jeez, look at that. I have my glove. I'm the opposite. I'm going to go crazy bright and then I'll tone it down if I need to. What rod do I want to use? That guy is going to stay on that. Let's try this one. Let's just try them on the jerkbait. Somewhere out there's that. Got him. Oh, that might be a little better, Charles. I got him, Charles. Oh my God, Charles. It's definitely bigger than the other fish I had.
Yeah.
That might be Charles, that may be a nice one.
Might be a nice fish. Oh man,
I'm telling you, dude, this is a heavy rod.
Look at it swinging this boat around.
Dude, stay on. Oh, Charles, it's a big one. Charles, it's fish of the day. Charles.
Oh yeah, that woo. Yeah.
It's gigantic. Oh! He ate it.
It's huge.
Oh! It's the season for jerkbaits. Hang on. Don't rock the boat. Get in here.
Oh,
that is a 5-pounder easy. Look at him. He choked it. Oh my God. That is that. The jerkbait is on. I need pliers. Hang on, we'll be back. That is gigantic.
cool.
I need pliers.
Nice fish.
Yeah, dude, as soon as I felt, I was like, oh boy. And what's funny is I popped it and then I felt a thunk. And so I yanked and man, it was just there. I was like, oh boy.
That's the
Oh my God.
about this place. I mean, they're in here.
Yeah. There it is. We're going to weigh this one just to get a weight. We haven't weighed a big one in a while. And try to keep him wet, but not my gloves wet. So, oh, no you don't. No you don't. Ah, he bit me. He bit me, Charles. It's feisty. She's feisty.
Yeah, it's definitely a girl.
Oh boy, get off there. Hi, 7. Come on, Eugene, what's up with your scale? Still blaming Eugene.
Yeah. You want to try mine?
What do you guess it at? 5?
Yeah.
I'm going 5 pounds, 4 ounces.
What did you say? What did it just say? 7, you said?
7 ounces. No! Ah, that ain't right.
What?
411. That thing is 5 pounds. Where's your scale? You got it?
Yeah.
Let me keep this wet. If Charles's scale reads 5 pounds, I'm throwing both these scales in this water. I'd swear that fish weighs 5. I'm gonna go one more time. Sorry, fish. Nope, 411, which isn't far from 5. All right, hang on. Zeroed out. Here, you hold that. Let me clamp. How does this work?
It just clamps in like that.
Boy, Charles, this clamp thing. 4-6. I don't know.
Here's cheat sheet.
We're gonna call it 411. All right, I got to pick. Charles got to pick. We got to wait. Wasted probably way too much time, but we're gonna see if we got a jumper now. It's cold. We've been keeping her wet. I just knew old girl was gonna jump. Get it, girl. Oh, she got the jig, Charles.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, there's the bank. Where's my jerk bait? Don't fall out, Charles. The jerk bait bite is on, boys and girls. I watched Matt fish for half the day yesterday or longer with the jerk bait. Never had anything like that. Little dinks. Caught one sort of decent. But I was like, well, out here, there's always a chance for, well, there is two at Lafayette. What's funny is this is a rod right here that people would say isn't good for jerk bait. I thought it was too heavy. It's considered a medium, but I feel it's heavier than a medium would be. It just flat works. What are you throwing?
Chatterbait.
Okay, well, I'm gonna throw.
Maybe a jerk bait. If you start hammering.
Yeah, that's just one, but
Yeah.
that is a good one.
Oh, yeah. Not the biggest fish out of here. Yeah.
No, but
Very nice.
very nice chunk. Let's see if I was due for a big fish too.
Yeah, you are. You've been getting pissy.
I caught the one, when was it? I caught a pretty big one. Was it at, yeah, when we were at that place up from JR's. The first time, I think, the week before, when you and Bonsai guy came out, I think that, I caught like a 4 probably, 3.5 or 4, but 5-pound range, it had been a while. Let's just try them.
I love it. Every time you're like, this is a nice fish. This feels like a good fish, and I'm always like, yeah. Whatever.
Like, no, I think this is.
About that. Then in the kayak, I'm making fun of you.
And it was a big.
And it was a big fish, and I lost it.
Yeah, I can just tell you right now how I have a hard time standing up in this boat. A kayak ain't no way. Trying to stand up and fish and work a bait like you need to, kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's just no way. You can fish out of one, but no. Comfort and what I like to do.